Hi folks, today we're going to root our Epic 4G Touch on the latest OTA update. This one will erase everything. For those of you who just got your phone, you can just root it and hopefully you didn't put that many apps and stuff. But I find there's other methods, but I find for the latest one, I believe this is the only method. So if you're on EL29 or later, you can use this method. And this is, I think it's the simplest, and we'll use Windows for now. We'll have instructions for Linux or Mac later. So this is actually the same method as unrooting to your phone to EL29. So just hold down the volume down and the power button together. Hold them down together until your phone goes into download mode. And then and hit volume up. Alright, and this will also work on future versions. Basically we're gonna unroot our phone to EL29 rooted stock ROM, but it's rooted and it's stock ROM. So even if you go to the first future versions, you can root it like this, and then I don't know what. Well, you can install new ROMs and whatnot, so it shouldn't be big of a deal. But I'll have an updated video when ICS comes out. So let's unroot it real quick. Go to our computer real quick, and go download this file called Epic 4G Touch Unroot EL29.zip. And if you unzip it, inside you'll find one program, and this will basically unroot your phone. Well, root your phone also. Erase everything and reset everything, but with root. This won't erase anything in your internal storage, just your apps and settings. So just run this, and also before you will have to have drivers installed. You can go to Control Panel, Hardware and Sound, Device Manager, and make sure you have under USB, Universal Serial Bus Controllers. You have Samsung Mobile USB, something like that. And if you don't install Samsung keys, I'll have links for that too. And then once you're done with that, simply run the one-click program, and you'll pop this up. And then you might have to unplug and plug it in. There you go. And then it should pop up in yellow, and just hit start. And this should take about 20 minutes. And when it's done, your phone should reboot, fully root it. And that's pretty much it. And I think this is the easiest method out there to root your phone on the latest OTA. And plus, you know, this ensures that previously I had instructions on how to flash rooted kernel over the stock ROM. Now with the updates and stuff, the kernel sometimes can break Wi-Fi and stuff. But this way, you know, you get the whole ROM. You know, even though it resets everything, you get the full root and no problems, and you have a fully rooted stock phone. So you don't lose any of your stock features, and you get a rooted phone. So I'll be back when this is done, and your phone should be rooted when this is done. And then the next video I'll show you how to install a clockworkmod recovery on the EL29, and let's do this. Alright, I'll be back. Once that's done, your phone should be fully back to EL29. Alright, next let's go a step further and install clockworkmod recovery. If you're not going to install new ROMs, you can stop here, but most likely most of you root it so you can install new ROMs. If you just wanted to get free Wi-Fi, you can probably stop here. Otherwise, keep going here. So that's done. Next, all you do is go download another zip file, e4gtauto.zip, and if you unzip, you'll get a bunch of files here. Let's go back to our phone here real quick, and let me do this real quick. Let's focus, and you should be able to now see super user. So you've been rooted. You can double check it's been rooted. If you have any doubts, go to Preferences and do SU binary update, and do update anyway. and you should get super user request pop up. Hit allow, and that means your phone has been rooted. Next, we're gonna go install Clockwork Mod Recovery. So hit the menu button, hit settings, and applications. Under development, make sure USB debugging is checked on. You might have to take the USB cable out for a second. And also, that's that. And then leave it alone. Next, go back here and you're gonna run install el29-cwm-rogue.bat. Double click there and press enter. Enter again. And this will install the Rogue Clockwork Mod Recovery, which I prefer. And you should be rebooted. You can reboot, and you should have a fully rooted Epic 4G Touch on EL29 and also Clockwork Mod Recovery. So it's installing the Rogue Clockwork Mod Recovery. All right, hit enter, and your phone should reboot in like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now you should have, if you see a different logo after this, you should get a new boot animation. That means your phone has the new Clockwork Mod Recovery installed, which also I think supports boot animation. So I think this is the simplest way for an average user, and that's why I went the unroot to EL29, which gives you root. And people who want to install ROMs, you can just use the auto method there. And let's go back to our, let me change the camera angle. And now we can double check, you can take the cable out, double check you can access the Clockwork Mod Recovery by holding down the volume up and the power button. Hold it down until your phone resets and goes into Rogue Clockwork Mod Recovery. And where you can install new ROMs, backup ROMs, restore ROMs. And anytime you need to get into Clockwork Mod Recovery, you just do this, hold down the volume up. There you go. So you got Rogue Clockwork Mod Recovery, Rogue ET Recovery, whatever you want to call it. And you can back up, install new ROMs and everything. Reboot system now. So now your phone has been rooted, still on the latest stock OTA. You might have to go reinstall everything. But once you root it, you'll never have to do that again. You can use Titanium Backup to back up all your apps. And also there's an app on the market for saving your SMS messages if you need to do that. Anyway, go enjoy your Epic 4G Touch, root it. I'll have more ROM reviews since I've been a little bit behind on this phone. And anyway, now my phone is awesome. Alright, see y'all later.